Oh, is my mic muted? Oh, no, it's fine. Good. Head into, good old game. Oh. Set this before. Hey, Rock. Yeah, we gonna play that today. Hey, copy. Come in. Copy, by the way, huge thank you for creating that thread on all of those games, putting it all there. I really appreciate it. And you even put on the bottom to the ones you didn't do a big write-up for. You even put the ones that were mentioned, like Domina and Eratus and XCOM and The Escapist, etc., etc. Kenshi, The Sims. I should just play The Sims. But anyway, yeah. Thanks for writing all that up. I will look into them. Most of them. I did it all for the classmating bit. Oh. Yeah, I think you got pretty well all of them. Oh, I forgot to listen last night. I started doing something else. I forgot to listen to the that opening track from Other Side. I'm gonna have to do that tonight. I need a reminder. Annika will remind me. But anyway, we've got that list. That's good. I'm working on setting up different groups in the Gilded server as well. Oh, it is available on Steam. That's cool. Nice. I think you said it was also... Was it you, Rock? Somebody else mentioned that it's also on Spotify, so I'll probably just listen to it there, honestly. But, yeah, I've got some groups that I'm setting up in Gilded to get some more use out of the server. I think it'll be really good. Might open up some discussion for different roleplay stuff. Video games, bit of self-promo, etc. So that'll be fun. Are there any silly gooses here? What? I love how Shay has a reminder app on his phone, but instead he chooses my brain to be reminds him about everything. Well, because I love you, and like, I don't need a cold machine giving me reminders. I just like a nice little reminder of like, oh yeah, weren't you gonna listen to that thing? And then I go, yeah, I was. And then I listen to the thing. I did see that too, Rock, yeah. I jumped into the thread and took a look, so that's really good. Yeah, XCOM 2 I have. But anyway, for most of those games, I'll probably just pick them up. I'll snap them up when they're on sale. And we'll kind of go from there. Like, RimWorld, I believe, has been on my wish list. And I've seen it on sale before, but I want to say it was like 10% off. I was like, oh, so now it's only like $37 instead of $40. You're right, Copy. They don't have very strong sales for the game. I guess because it's so damn popular and positively reviewed. So I might just pick it up regardless. But a lot of these other ones, I should be able to pick up for pretty cheap when they come on. Like I said, I already own XCOM. But like, The Escapists, I think I've seen for quite a bit. The Sims, whenever like EA has a sale, or whenever there's like a Steam sale, it seems to go on for quite a bit. I want to say Aratus I've seen, because Aratus is on my wish list. So I want to say that I've seen that for like 60% off. So yeah, I mean, it's this Conception one that you gave me, an anime turn-based RPG dating sim. I'm mostly including this as a joke since I don't know if Shay'd be interested in streaming a game like this, but it technically meets the criteria. The player can produce star children with one of a number of heroines in a process called classmating. Right. These star children can be named and are used as units in turn-based tactical combat. So it basically seems like Other Side. I'm not sure what the max roster is, but at least 20. Okay. Only played for an hour or two. Very tutorial heavy. Cut the player loose. Yeah, it's like Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. You have like that snowball fight to teach you how to play and all that crap, and then it finally launches you into the... And then even when it does that, when you're in Ivalice, then it also does a little battle, and it's like, remember to use your potions! And then finally it puts you into the world. I mean, we'll see. You know what I like? That it's a turn-based RPG, and they called it Children of the Seven Stars. Because one of my favorite turn-based RPGs is Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. I love that game. And good lord, do I wish for a sequel. But it'll never happen. I should probably figure out a way to plug in my Super Nintendo and stream from it one day. Because if I could do that, then I could stream Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars, and I would be so happy. Oh, whoa. Since you are also in here, I wanted to congratulate you on your raise. I heard about that too. I saw that going on. That's awesome. This is what, your second day back? Third day back? No, I think it's your second day back. So obviously you put in some good work last season. That's awesome. Congratulations. Man, I'm really happy, and I'm really kind of like hopeful for this year. And as we go forward, like, and like, even if it's company wide, woo, like just the fact that the company actually like gives a shit enough to do that, when a lot of other companies, you know, could say, oh, well, you know, COVID, we're tightening our belt, so like, get nothing, keep working. I mean, it's good. It's positive. Noah, who isn't, I don't think is in here right now, but Noah recently got a job, right? So the fact that Noah's got a job that he's really into and excited about, the fact that you got a raise, woo, the fact that I think stuff for me is going quite well. I've started, you know, going more into the gilded stuff, and like I'm still working on my RP content. I've got the Session 0 checklist done. I'm now working on those assets that you guys saw that I worked on last week. That's still coming along. I got Leo, who's going into work mode. Leo, who's going into lurk mode, who's my lovely editor. And he's getting stuff done. It's good. It's really positive and good. Everyone seems to be doing fairly well in terms of that kind of stuff. And yeah, I'm really happy to see people succeed and, you know, get some good stuff their way. So yeah, we're loving each other, Leo. You too, man. Take care of yourself. Yeah. Anyway, I also got this Starbucks drink. So I'm fairly happy. I don't really drink Starbucks, or rather, I used to drink Tim Hortons quite often when I was younger. Like when I was a teenager. Like we would go to Tim Hortons to kind of like just hang out, you know? Like teenagers, half of us with no cars, you know? You just kind of meet up at a Tim Hortons and bum around. Hey, Sleepless. Hey, Darius. Hello. But, yeah, we would do that. And, I mean, Tim Hortons stuff has, unfortunately, after they've grown in popularity, has went down in quality quite a bit. In my opinion, anyway. And I started liking their coffee less and less. And, yeah. So I just started doing coffee at home. I get like a big thing of Maxwell House or something like that, and we do the reusable pods. Just less plastic in landfills, and a lot cheaper to fill your own. So I drink Maxwell House and stuff like that, and I was never really into Starbucks. And then just recently, I gave them a shot. I don't know, maybe like 6 months ago. I tried out one of their white chocolate mochas. And I'm never really, usually I'm just regular coffee. Like I usually don't do like cappuccinos, mochas, etc. But I figured, hell, I'll give it a go. I like white chocolate, and it's a hot beverage. It's got, so the game for tonight's gonna be Baldur's Gate, Theo. Like working edition, enhanced working edition. Anyway, yeah, so I tried the mocha, and it was really good. But again, like Wu said, I'm not made of money, and, you know, it's not the greatest for you, so I don't know, probably like once a month I grab this. Although I'm gonna be bad this month, because they sent me a coupon, which was buy one, get one free, which is part of the reason we went there. Like, we were getting groceries anyway. So I was like, oh, let's use the coupon. Get a free drink out of it. And we went, and it's not a corporately owned store. So I get in there, and the guy's like, oh, so sorry, sir, we can't take this coupon. I'm like, damn it! So I got, of course, the stuff, and I'm like, well, now I gotta go again before it expires. But anyway, yeah, that's just me, you know, rambling about nothing in particular as I wait for people to filter in. In the meantime, I'll go back over it. Big thank you to Copy Kitten, Leo, Rock, basically everyone who mentioned some of the games that I was asking about last night, where I could, like, community involvement, naming people, etc., etc. Copy did a big list, like, consolidated it all into a big list in Gilded, and did a write-up for several of the games for me to peruse, so that's super good. Congrats on everyone who has good news, new jobs, raises, etc. And Darius, thank you for basically gifting me the Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition, so that tonight we can enjoy it. And I don't waste people's time for like an hour and a half. It was still fun. It was stupid. We laughed. I felt a little bad afterwards. Yeah, it is in full screen, yes. It is in full screen. Man, also, Snake tweeted out that stuff for the, Resident Evil anniversary. First of all, I will never get tired of seeing that video. Those are the moments that I live for. When we just try dumb shit on Wednesday, or we're just having fun together or with people or whatever, right? And it's like, we're not trying to optimize the game. We're not trying to like play it in a certain way. We just do stuff and just crap happens. And it's like, yeah, all right. It's so well timed. Man, damn though, I couldn't believe it. There was like hundreds of people liking that and like retweeting and everything. Like my phone was blowing up. Like I had to put it on, I mostly have it on silent nowadays, but when I didn't, I was like, damn. And he did that, and then he also shared the Screaming and Stoicism advertisement that Leo did, and it got a crap ton of interest and retweets and likes and everything. So again, my phone's like, or whatever sound the tweet. It was just, anyway, like I've still got 2 notifications just sitting in there from it. I kept having to like wipe my notifications and everything. Or I could just be one of those people who like leave Twitter at like, you know, 136 different notifications. But anyway, crazy. All right. I think we've got a good amount of people in here. I am going to go ahead and launch Baldur's Gate. I did take some time. I took some time installing the game, launching the game, making sure the game ran properly, and in that vein, I had to create a character. So I already have a character created. So we should be good to go. We should basically just be good to go. Let's do it. Go in there. Are you responsible for DL? What is DLS? What is that? Also, think I can get this right? Hold on. Nailed it in one! Oh, daylight saving. Oh, okay. All right. I thought daylight savings time was DST. So when you said DLS, I was like, am I responsible for downloads? Yes, I did download it. All right, let me do that. And game. Yeah, I thought it was DST. Okay, so I went into the... Is this gonna go? It might just take a moment. And I might need to, like... I might need to turn it down a little bit more. Yeah, there are several places that don't do... Oh, yes, right. The music. Yeah. I gotta turn off my background beats. Hold on. Please hold. Okay, good. Done. Nailed it. We always look at the chat. Yeah, Darius, they don't do daylight savings in quite a few places now. Like even across like some parts of Canada just doesn't do it anymore. A couple places in the US, I think Hawaii and Arizona, I think, or maybe Alaska. Yeah, I'm of the opinion that we should just not do it anymore. I'd prefer that they kept, like if we're gonna pick one or the other, keep the daylight savings time and just keep it there, because then we get the extra daylight. All right, so I'm gonna go into the tutorial. Wait, where's my character? The hell? Oh no. Where's the game? Well, I would assume it was gonna capture. Maybe it'll only capture the game when I'm in it, like when I'm in the actual thing. Listen, I couldn't test that without starting a real stream, okay? Well, technically I could have. Anyway, it's fine. Let me... Oh my gosh, no! Okay. Okay, perfect. Here, let me... Hold on, let me see if this comes up. Let me load this.
No trouble at all.
Oh, I still gave her the stupid name, by the way. Or the stupid voice.
My next topic is on how to differentiate enemies from people you want to talk to. Enemies have red
Great.
circles. People you want to
But the
talk
game,
to
though,
have blue
sir.
circles.
For the game. Oh, okay. Let me just get rid of that. There, that technically works. I gotta turn down the music a little bit, though. Yeah, I was trying to make it game capture, but it just won't, so... Interaction with NPCs defaults to talk for neutral and attack for hostile. Attack hostile NPCs. If you want to attack a neutral, select a weapon. Let's test this now. Left click on my servant. You will start a conversation. Servant Jospil, come here at once. Okay, but also, like, let me just... Okay, is that good? Yeah, The Witcher's fun. And the Enhanced Edition seems to have tightened some things up, so that's good. Honestly, Annika, I thought, like, as long as you could stand the combat, like, exactly. That's why I thought you'd like it. I was like, I think she'll like that because of Dragon Age. As long as the combat isn't off-putting and she's like, oh, I hate this. This is awful. Then yeah. I thought you'd be drawn to, like, the story and the characters and, like, yeah. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna crank up the volume again on OBS's side, so... Guys, let me know if it's, like, stupidly loud in the game. I don't think it is now. I think I fixed it. But, I mean, I guess we'll see. Say a thing, my character. Say something. Also, I totally used one of my custom portraits.
And now what? What must I do? And now what? What must I do?
The character voices are a little loud, maybe? Let's turn the character voices and the movie voices down just a little bit.
And now what? What must I do?
That didn't seem to do much of anything. These sliders. It is, in fact, elf_1.
And now what? What must I do?
Okay, that seems... That all seems pretty good, eh? That's... I think that's fine. We can enjoy the game now. Okay, so... I made a Dragon Disciple Sorcerer. I made an Elven Dragon Disciple Sorcerer. So...
No trouble at all.
Hey there. Wasn't that easy? What I'm going to do now is turn hostile.
Who the hell is that? I know that voice actor. Hey, Ducky. Who is that voice actor? I 100% know that voice actor. Where do I know that from? Is that Haku from Spirited Away? Hold on. Say something, Jospel.
Well done. That was a good hit. Belt will talk with you now.
No, 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 no. Who the hell? Okay, I have to look that up. Sneaky. Baldur's Gate, Jospel, voice, act. Thank you, everyone, for being quicker than me. Where do I know him from? He's voiced a lot of stuff. However, he was in Korra. Will and Grace. He is Haku from Spirited Away! Nailed it! Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, I pay attention. He's totally Haku. The way he said his first line made me think of when he was comforting, oh man. When he was comforting Chihiro and he was like, it's gonna be all right, sort of thing. Hell yeah. I totally picked him out. He's in a lot of cartoons, or rather, yeah, a lot of cartoons and like television stuff. I'm very happy. Okay. Belt will talk with you now. Excuse me, sir. Why is your name
talk to you about
Belt?
the inventory page.
Yes, hello. My name is Levi's. You can look at your inventory page by right-clicking on your character portrait or pressing the backpack icon on the left side of the screen. But like, or I could just hit I. That's a thing. J for journal. What is this one? Turn to game, world map, board. This is so much better.
Equip items by
This is
placing
so
them
much
in
better.
the appropriate slots around your character on the inventory page.
Yeah, he's in a lot of stuff. He's just a really famous, or like, I guess, he does a lot of work. Have you seen Spirited Away yet, Woo? That's my childhood one. I want to know what you think of that one. Oh, you haven't seen it yet? Oh, please watch it. Like, whenever you can. Woo comes back, he's like, I hated that. Ah, cool. He gave me a dart. How do I... The dart is a small, easily concealable missile weapon. Yeah. Did it...
Good job. It's time for us to go upstairs now. If you move your cursor over to the stairs, you'll
All right,
notice
now,
that your
Wu.
cursor becomes a stair cursor.
So there was just like no tutorial then for the original one, right? Because we definitely didn't do this. It just kicked my... Well, I guess it was those dudes who were like, oh, hello, child. You must do the thing. And I was like, oh, okay, but my screen's flickering like mad, dog. You left click on the stairs, your character will walk over to the stairs. Like, I guess, but What if I want to go over here and rob you? Oh, tab does work, just like every game. Oh, that... How do I make the Damn it! Oh, it's one of those games where the arrow keys control the camera like this. It's like, I would have preferred WASD for controlling the wait. Damn! Maybe. Let me WASD. Wait, scroll up, scroll right, scroll down. Is this what I'm looking for? Is this it? Will this let me control? That looks like camera. Yeah, woo. I tried to strategically watch some of them too. I was trying not to watch the ones that were like considered the most loved or like heavy hitters. Like, you know, like Howl's or like Kiki's Delivery or Princess Mononoke, like those ones. Just because I didn't want to watch them and then watch the like lesser known or like less well reviewed ones. I mean, they're all pretty good, but I didn't want to be like, yeah, 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 yeah. That was okay. Okay, so, but now I need, so W will bring up mage spells, so that's bad. So WASD are the ones that I, uh-oh, oops. Okay, there we go. WA. Holy crap. You can hotkey your spells. Okay, so I think it's just W and A that I have to worry about, and then I can flip those around. So if we can find other keys for those, so W, mage spells, is B used? Is B used for anything? B for book, like book of spells, you know? Book. Hold on, let me, B. B doesn't do anything, so that's good. B. Now, what did A do? A toggles AI. Does C do anything? C for computer? Oh, damn it. It does do something. What the hell is character arbitration? That didn't do anything when I pressed it, but... Toggle AI. What can I set this to? C for computer. I mean, A for algorithm or AI. That doesn't really work. T for technology. Oh, damn it. Chat window. Wait, do I care about the chat window? I don't think I care about the chat window. Hey, Nat. I think the chat window's only for multiplayer, isn't it? So... T. There we go. Perfect. Scroll up. W. Scroll right. D. Scroll down. S. Scroll left. A. Woodsaw! Ha ha ha! Oh no, it's an older game, so if I'm scrolling right, I then can't press the button and scroll left. Oh no, it's fine. No, not you guys, the chat window. No. Okay, that's much better. I like that. I like that much better.
No trouble at
Now
all.
to the next part of your lesson.
I gave my
The
character
journey.
such a
I want
stupid
you to
voice
check
for
your
you
journey.
guys. You better appreciate it. Blah, blah, blah. Quests. Main stories will remain in your journal forever. Quest entries are entered in your journal when they begin. You'll notice that an entry has been placed. Cool, cool. J! A reminder from Belt. This is a reminder from Belt to finish your combat training. Thanks, Belt. Appreciate that.
All right then. Now your first combat lesson. My combat teacher, Brevin, is going to be coming right up the stairs. I want you to hit him and then check your journal.
Like, don't tell him or anything. Like, he's gonna walk up the stairs and you're just gonna hit him with a broom. And then mark it off on your checklist.
Good job. I want you to check your journal and see how it has been updated.
All right. I did it. I finished my combat training by throwing a dart at a man who came up the stairs. Won't appreciate you for the voice choice. You all told me to pick this voice. Maps, maps, maps. M for map. Oh, neat. Oh, notes. How do I make notes on the map? No. Show me how to make notes on the map. How do I make a map now? Oh.
Another page you might be interested in is the character sheet.
Everything, da-da-da, character sheet, that's cool. World map.
The
Oh,
last
cool.
icon that you need to know
Sir
about is the
Bell?
options icon. You can also find it on the left side of the screen. On the options screen, you will be able to save and load games, as well as modify graphics, sound, and gameplay.
I will introduce you to Zahn. John, an elven mage. He'll join your party and then show you how to memorize and cast spells. That's good. What up, John?
Hello, I am Zan, a mage
Oh,
from
his name is
Nebraska in the
Zan.
north. I am going to join your party and show you how to cast and memorize spells.
He sounds like kind of a dick. Did you guys hear him?
My first lesson for you is on how to cast spells.
He didn't voice act this part, but he voice acted the, how to cast spells. Select my cast spell button. Choose a spell. And left click on your target. My cast spell button is the spell icon on the bottom of the screen. You need to have me selected. Okay. You can also configure quick spells by right-clicking on a quick spell slot. This summons a list of memorized spells to choose. If none are listed, the character either does not have any or cannot cast until higher levels. Okay. So, like...
Life is so hollow.
Sir? Cast spell. Burning Hands. Melf's Arrow. Identify.
You haven't cast a spell on
I
Zelda
know!
yet?
I'm reading! I'm reading, Zan! You haven't cast a spell yet? Thanks, Professor Snape! Give me like 3 seconds to read them, maybe. Eat shit, Belt! Oh, Belt resisted magically. That's a bummer.
Good job. I am now going to teach you how
Good
to memorize
job.
spells.
Any spellcaster besides sorcerers such as myself must memorize spells using the rest button on the... So none of this applies to me. Cool. Choose the spells you want to memorize and then rest. Don't need to do that. I want you to memorize some spells. Nah, I'm fine. I don't need to do that. Thanks, Dan. Priest Scroll. Mage Book. I took Magic Missile and Spook. I can be spooky. Spells can cast. Cool. How do I rest?
You haven't slept yet. You can access your rest button.
I
from
just
either your
clicked it!
memorization screen
I
or your
just
inventories.
clicked the button. I was literally clicking on it when you told me. You all saw it. I clicked it. Belt's just sitting
Good
there
job.
looking at us for
I'm
8
now going to
hours.
teach you how to learn spells. I have a flame arrow scroll in my inventory.
Ooh, a flame arrow scroll. Right click on the scroll, it'll bring you to the item history screen. On the bottom of the screen, you'll find a button that says Write Magic. Press this and your mage will now be able to cast flame arrow. Okay. There's a chance of failure when trying to learn a new spell. Failure means that the scroll is used up. I will not fail with this one, but in the real world, your intelligence stat will determine if you succeed or not. Okay.
We're all doomed.
Great. This guy seems like so much fun. Right magic! Got him.
And now what?
Good job. Now I'm going to teach you how to identify items. When you find a magical item, you won't automatically know what it does.
On the bottom of the items, hit left click. If whoever has the item in their inventory has an identify spell memorized or an identify scroll, then the item will be identified. Bards and very intelligent characters can sometimes just ID an item when they pick it up. I have an unidentified shield. I also have an identify spell memorized.
Life is so hollow.
Medium shield. ID it. Wow! Medium shield +1.
What must I do?
What must I do?
Now that you know everything about using mage spells, I'm going to introduce you to
I'm
a
the
cleric.
wizened
Her name is
character that
Bronwyn,
protects
and she'll
the
be teaching
village.
you how to use cleric abilities.
I will sacrifice my life if necessary.
Now that you know everything about using mage spells, I'm going to introduce you to a cleric. Her name is Branwyn, and she'll be teaching you how to use cleric abilities. Okay. Hello, Branwyn.
Greetings and good will. I am Branwyn, and I follow the ways of Tempest, god of war. I'm going to join your party and teach you how to use cleric abilities.
Oh,
You
wow,
cast
you're even
cleric
stronger than the
spells
last
in the
guy.
exact same way that you cast mage spells. I'll refresh your memory in case you've forgotten.
Join your party. In order to cast cleric spells, you must memorize book. Select my cast spell button. Choose a spell and left click on your target. I want you to cast a spell on Belt. He's slightly wounded from the other one you cast on him, you dick. Go ahead, cast a healing spell. Or really anything else. Just kill him. Okay.
Hello?
Hello. Cast spell. What do we got here? Animate dead. That sounds pretty rad. Drop on Holy Might. Chant. Bark skin.
You haven't cast a spell yet.
Stop rushing me!
My temper shield!
Let's hold Belt. Take that!
You haven't cast a spell yet.
Yes, I did! I just cast the spell! God damn it, Branwyn! Fine. Fine, I'll heal Belt. Obidai, Etua, Elgat!
Good. Now I'll give you a short overview on how to memorize cleric spells.
Awesome, thanks, lady. Any spellcaster must memorize spells besides sorcerers. Using the rest button on the left panel. Cool. Okay, let's do that. 8 more hours go by. Belt's just sitting there all paralyzed like... You've rested for 8 hours.
Good job.
Good.
Now,
Did she
on
say
to
good
another
job?
ability. A very important skill to the cleric class is the turning of undead creatures.
I'm now going to teleport in a skeleton. Please don't. Oh, there it is.
Good job on destroying the skeleton. Now I'm going to introduce you to a surprise visitor. It's your childhood friend.
Yes, she did,
Imoen.
Rock. It's your childhood friend, Imoen. Now, for your combat training to be complete, kill him. Kill your friend. Watch the life bleed from his eyes. And then cast Animate Dead with the cleric. Oh, there he goes. I don't know why he had to go another floor up to do all this.
Consider it done.
God, I sound so stupid. Oh. Why? Oh, you just press on the line. I did it. Anyway, but yeah, that with like a little bit of butter on it. Margarine.
Or 32 calories, one thing.
Listen, if I'm gonna have 200 calories per dinner roll, what's a little bit of margarine on top?
Sir!
All right, you're welcome. What up,
Simple
Bill?
task.
Yo, where's my
Hey,
child?
How are things going?
Oh, that voice acting happened in a different... Anyway, I'm supposed to teach you how to use thief skills. Oh, I had good friends, didn't I? Oh, whoops. There goes the entire map.
I'll start with the pickpocket ability.
To use this ability, you must press the thieving button on the bottom of the screen. This button obviously won't be there if thief is not selected first. Once you've selected the thieving button, left click on the person. To give this a try, let's beat the crap out of Belt again. Everyone hates Belt. I can't get back up there. It won't let me. Oh, there we go. I'm like, what? Yeah, I'm a little babby who's got 8
You
HP.
haven't got the gem yet. What's taking you so long? To use this ability, you must press the
I hate all
button
of
on
you.
the bottom of the screen.
Anyway, yeah, she's got 60 HP. She is like orders of magnitude better than me.
This way.
Hey, Belt, give me that gem.
Very good. Now I'm going to teach you how to detect and disarm traps.
Okay. Let's press the Find Traps button on the bottom of the screen. Okay. Okay. Press the thieving button, then do the thing. There's a harmless trap on the west side. Didn't I already find it? I'm pretty... Is this... That's the trap right there. I'm pretty sure I just...
Good job. You should also know that when you're in detect traps mode, you'll also be able to detect secret doors and illusions.
Wait for the chaos to really start going down. Pick a lock, you must select the thieving button, and then do the thing. There's a locked chest on the west side of this floor. Oh, okay. Is that the chest? I still doing it, or?
Good job. The next ability I'm going to teach you is one of the most important a thief can do. The ability to be stealthy.
Stealthy! Okay, cool. It'll be fine. When in this mode, the character can move wherever they wish. Okay. Put me into stealth mode. Alright. Be stealthy! Okay. Oh, everything else the game's like...
Alright.
Yeah, okay, there.
Now that we've finished experimenting with stealth, let's go to the last thief ability. The set trap skill.
First, access your special abilities. To bring up all your special skills, set some snares. Belt will start you on the next part of the lesson. Try setting a few traps, okay? Here, let's set one near Belt. No, take a step, Belt. It'll be fine.
You've been doing very well. Now I'm going to introduce you to 2 more party members, Minsk and Jahira.
And then it will be time for your last test. Okay. Here they come. No, that's fine. Push me out of the way.
I hope you've understood your lessons so far. They'll be of utmost importance when you get into the real world.
Minsk and I are going to join your party.
And Boo! You forgot Boo!
Who the hell is Boo? Oh, he's a hamster. Great.
You'll notice that there is a special abilities button on the bottom right of your screen. If you press this, the selected character's special skills will come up.
Druids can shape change, rangers can charm animals, paladins can lay on hands and cure disease. The bard also has an extra ability, but doesn't have to press the special abilities button to use it. When you have your bard selected, a harp will appear in the middle bottom. Pressing the button activates the bard song. Bards can inspire the comrades in combat by using the bard song. They're able to move when singing, but any other action will end it. Why don't you take a few moments to experiment with our abilities? Okay. What can you do? Angle. Cure light wounds. Blast.
You've done a fine job so far, but there is still more to come. You'll notice that when you have a group of characters selected, there is a list of party formation buttons on the bottom of the screen.
TPK didn't happen. DM accidentally made me do an off-the-rope suplex on the BVG. I mean, that doesn't sound like a bad scene to play out. I'm happy you didn't all die, Bulwark. Okay, but it said, like, experiment with our abilities, and then immediately he was like, all right. Oh, holy crap. Apparently that was an AoE. I got just about damn near everyone with that.
All right then. Enough.
No! No! I just... No!
I'm going to allow you entry to the basement now. This is where your final test is to take place.
Okay. Treasury's locked and warded. Uh-huh. When you go down the stairs, the game will autosave. Uh-huh. If you die while you're in the basement. Okay, well, hopefully I don't die. Alright, what does this guy do? Charm animal, berserk. Oh, quick loot. How do I... There it is.
Butt kicking for goodness!
Boo is a fuzzy little hamster. While Minx believes that Boo is a miniature giant space hamster, you're rather certain that the tiny rodent is just a normal hamster. Got him grappled. Warlock gave command word run. Tell me to let him go, and the only way to run off was the small. Clicking this doesn't do a damn thing.
And now what?
Now what? Yeah. Where's the basement stairs?
Consider it done.
Odd. My voice is so stupid. Belle, where's the basement stairs? Are they those? Oh, I think that's...
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Okay, I'm doing that. Ah!
There could be traps down here. You should use my skills to find out if there are any. Remember that it takes a moment for the traps to become visible to me.
Okay. Kill everything! Uh-oh, my people are dying. Who's dying? Someone's dying. Mage
Our
boy.
quest is vain if you want.
Run! Your mage, cast the spell. Burning hands! Oh, he's super dead. Next!
What must I do?
Magic missile!
Consider it done.
Is there like a loot all button? Is that it? Oh no. Doing some remote work and lurking? Oh, okay. Sounds good, see?
No trouble at all.
No trouble at all. Oh, it's only 4 items at a time that I can see things? That's a bummer. Hey! Person who can look for traps. Do that. Oh, that was the wrong button. Wait, how?
I've done had enough of this.
There we go. Bonk sword.
A fine sword. A fine shiny sword. Use it well, for it is surely enchanted.
For just showing an apartment you're
Who's
interested
got an
in,
eye
scheduled
for
for
such
4:30, never
things?
happened. I'm ticked. Yeah. That sucks, Nat. Was it like with a Matterport viewing, like the 3D, like you can walk through it yourself, sort of thing? Those are pretty cool and getting to be more common around here. We've been looking a little bit. I'm checking every couple of days. Oh, another thing! Help! Oh, it's very
No
dead.
trouble at all.
This way.
Wow, they're really giving the thief a lot of
This is a wand. You should give it to Zan and have him use an identify spell to figure out what kind of wand it is. Wands can be placed in your quick item slot.
Okay. Sure. Oh, did he just identify it, like, outright? Medium shield +1. Not usable by bard, druid, mage, monk, shaman, thief, kensai. Okay, well, who's this? You're a priest of Tempest. Okay. You're a mage thief. You're an enchanter. I'm a dragon disciple. You're a fighter druid. You're a ranger. So I suppose fighter druid can take sword. Wait, did I ID this? No. Ha! Not usable by fighter druid. Oh. Okay. Oh, I see, Nat. I see what you're saying. So yeah, so there's no way for you to do it. Oh, that sucks. Not usable by mage, monk. Well, who can use this then? What? One will cause a pillar of flame to shoot out of the sky and strike the chosen target. You know what would be more useful than not usable by? Usable by. That would be more useful. So I guess I can use it, right? Oh, it highlights who can use it, I think. Oh, that's nifty. Now that I like. Okay, cool. So who can use this? Can I dual wield or what? Oh, quick weapons, quick weapons. Hope they're all right. Yeah, I mean, a little odd they just didn't show up, so hopefully they're okay, yeah. Oh, you can recolor your whole party. I like that.
Doomed.
What must I do?
What must I do?
Okay,
No
that's
trouble
all
at all.
done. Oh, I can't get to there from the... Okay.
I've done had enough of this.
Oh, you can two-weapon? Oh, okay. Oh no, a gibberling! Help!
And now what a simple task.
Get him, boys! Just beating him up and taking his lunch money.
I'm gone.
Wow, an onyx ring. Give me that. Potion of extra healing.
This is a potion of extra healing.
Right-click it and hit drink. Okay. Oh!
What must I do? No trouble at all.
Oh, it's dead.
I've done had enough of this.
What is this? Monster summoning. Aw, yeah.
A scroll of monster summoning. You should have me learn the spell.
Bright red healing potion tastes like Gatorade. Yeah, like bright... Yeah, like the red Gatorade, like the fruit punch.
Life is so hollow.
Sir. Onyx ring. Does this do anything? No. Where's the shield? Oh. Neat. Hopefully that doesn't make her weaker. Restores 27 hit points. Wow, that's a lot that it restores.
A simple task.
A simple task. Why? Why did I choose that? Are you guys enjoying that? Treasury key. Okay. Yes. All right. Fine. Fine, I guess. Out of my way. Ooh. Leather armor.
This is an unidentified suit of armor. You should give it to Zan so that he can identify it.
What about if I can identify it? Leather armor +1. Okay, cool. Oh, like, so many of you can use this. Ah, FAC 0. It was like, less is better. It was like, take the thing and minus it, and then that's what you need. Like, wrapping your head around that quickly is just not... I mean, I'm sure it's super easy for some people. And I'm like, so you take, and then you... It's not even that it's hard math. It's just having to think about it that way. You have candy? I have candy somewhere. I don't know where it is. Okay, who's got... Had charts for that stuff? Yeah. Who sucks? Who... I guess you need... You're all armor class. Oh. Oh boy. Can I just double click this? No. There. Wait, what? Hold on a minute. Armor class 10, dexterity -4, gives me an armor class of 6. But then if I put this on... Oh, yeah, you're right. Because it's reversed because of the fact... God damn it! I'm... Okay, so you're actually doing pretty okay. We just talked about this, and I was like... Yeah, go with Wild Cherry. Nah. Who has the... Well, first of all, who can use this? Okay, I'm going to give you the leather armor. There. And then I'm going to go here, and I'm going to give you this shield. Wait, that didn't help at all. What? How come I'm not getting better? What? That's not doing anything. Oh, two-handed weapon. Ah, crap. You're right. Fine. Who else can use this? Here, you want to get back? Oh, you also have it. Oh, guys, come on. Wait. I was trying to give someone a better weapon. Fine. Nobody gets the shield then. You all suck. Wow. Star Sapphire. Hey, Listless. Welcome. Yeah, we're playing 2nd edition.
Consider it done.
Yo, Belt, we got this Star Sapphire. Excuse me.
Good job. Your training is now complete.
Okay, I guess we're done. Baldur's Gate. We can enjoy it in glorious full screen. Oh my gosh, that's loud. Stop, game! Why is your cutscene so loud?
No, you can't. I will be the last.
Oh my god. What is this man's name? He's from everything. But he's the principal in American Dad. Oh, that guy's dead. He's just sleeping. Yeah, it was a perfect circle, wasn't it? It's fine, it's fine. Okay, I need to go once again into sound and I guess take the movie volume way the hell down. Man, this sound, it needs to be like right at the bottom. I can turn my stream back up now. Okay. I mean, what?
And now what?
Wait, what? Quit? Main menu, I guess? Single player, new game. No, I have a character. Sir? I have to export my... Okay, alright. How do I do that? Quick save. Where's the export button?
And now what?
Holy crap, those became very large. Oh my god, they're very hot. Thank you. Where do I export my character from? I get... No, that didn't work. How do I do this? Help! They're little dinner rolls. Character sheet. How do I pull up the character sheet? R. Aha! Okay, so like quit, main menu, single player, new game, import, character, me? Okay, look at all the, look, watch. The classic ones.
All will die. None other than me should be in this place. Ugh, I shall be asleep on my feet if I do not rest soon. Your life shall be mine. I deserve to be leader. We should rest now. I need sleep. Death will come swiftly for you. There are none more capable for this position. I grow
That
tired.
sounded like Snake.
You will rest soon.
Does default have voice lines? I don't know.
To battle! This is where I should be. I grow weary. I should not just stand about. I must have aid.
And
Go, go, go!
Everybody listen to me now.
see, because these were recorded way later for the enhanced edition, right? You can absolutely tell the audio equipment difference.
That was a full day's work. Let's do something.
Now you're going to be sorry! I've always been leadership material. Sleepy time can't come soon enough.
Sleepy time?
Are we loitering now? Are we loiterers? I've got the world's biggest ouchie.
Got the world's biggest ouchie. If you love female 5, you're gonna love female 6.
Who's in for it now? It's about time you recognised my superior qualities.
Hello, hello, hello. What's all this then? It's a little bird with a knife, isn't it?
A little nap about now wouldn't hurt none.
I'm sorry, you fucking what, mate?
Is there nothing else we should be doing? Oh, that's smarted. Haven't you got nothing better to do?
40 licks with a steel boot, eh, governor? Anyway, choose my fate, I guess. Let's see what some of the male ones want to be.
Death to you all! As it should be. I must rest my eyes a while. Oh, such a waste of time this is. Your life ends here. I alone belong here. I am so very weary.
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
Ha ha! I'll lead 'em well. I'll need to be resting soon. I should get moving before the whole day is a waste.
Did any of you ever play Neverwinter Nights? Or Neverwinter Nights 2? There was a, there was like a male charlatan voice. Or I forget what they called it, and he was just like... The voice was like, attack! I say, attack! And it was just so dumb. All of the lines were like, back to wherever.
You got this coming! If nobody else is gonna step up, why not? Ready for that nap anytime now. What's it gonna take to get a little action around here?
Sir?
Let's give them a right thrashing.
Well, of course. I am the obvious choice. I grow torpid and require slumber. How tedious all this becomes.
So far, I play male 3.
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
Think I remember the one you were describing now? Yeah, you should remember it. It's pretty off the wall.
Get over here. Right then, I'm in charge. That's about enough. For one, you don't want my hands getting idle.
I like matzo sticks with plum or ketchup. Plum, Annika. Damn. You're just going all out with all the nice comfort foods and appetizers we bought. Now the females had better voices. It sounds like I'm getting the most votes for this one.
Who's in for it now? It's about time you recognise my superior qualities. A little nap about now wouldn't hurt none.
What does she say for that third one? Hold on.
Death to you all!
Who's in for it now? It's about time you recognise. A little nap about now wouldn't hurt none.
On it on about now, hurt none? Fucking what? What?
Death to you all!
Who's in? It's about time. A little nap about now wouldn't hurt none.
Order the nap now or nut none. Yeah, I heard nap. A little nap about now wouldn't hurt none. Okay, all right, I'm on board now.
Is there nothing else we should be doing?
Okay, wait. I need to play it again.
Who's in? It's about time. A little nap about now wouldn't hurt none.
Yeah, a little nap about now wouldn't hurt none. Okay, yeah, uh-huh.
Is there nothing else we should be doing? Oi! That's smarted.
Oi! That's smarted. Such a line. I'm gonna go with female 6. You all voted for it. I'm feeling it.
Haven't you got nothing better to do?
Haven't you got nothing better to do? Oh, shit. This should be my next character. After I'm done with Flint. He's at 8. But after I'm done, I could just do a cockney like this, eh? Haven't you all got sick of me enough already, eh? I'm just gonna make everyone from like the UK and Europe really pissed off. Wait, I chose the right one, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, okay, okay.
Nestled atop the cliffs that rise from the Sword Coast, the citadel of Candlekeep houses the finest and most comprehensive collection of writings on the face of Farron. It is an imposing
It's amazing that
kept in
Candlekeep
strict
like just
isolation
came
from
out,
the intrigues that occasionally
and I
plague
am
the
now
rest
playing
of the
this.
Forgotten
Not
Realms.
planned, by the way.
It is secluded,
Didn't know that Baldur's
highly
Gate
regimented,
had anything
and
to do with
is
it.
home. Within these hallowed halls of knowledge, your story begins. You have spent most of your 20 years of life within this keep's austere walls, under the tutelage of the sage Gorion. Acting as your father, he has raised you on 1,000 tales of heroes and monsters, lovers and infidels, battles and tragedies. However, one story was always left untold, that of your true heritage. You have been told that you are an orphan, but your past is largely unknown. Lately, Gorion has been growing distant from you, as if some grave matter weighs heavily on his heart. You have asked about his concerns as gently as possible, but your queries have been in vain. Your sole comfort is the knowledge that he is a wise man, and you know he will tell you when the time is right.
Yeah, for an elf, 20 wouldn't even be considered
Silence
mature.
is troubling.
20 would be
You
like
cannot help but feel that something is terribly wrong.
just past
Today,
toddler.
Gorion has appeared more agitated than ever, and now he has uncharacteristically interrupted your chores in the middle of the day, imparting hurried instructions for you to equip yourself for travel. He has handed you what gold he can spare, but given no clue as to why. Nevertheless, you now stand before the Candlekeep Inn, ready to purchase what you need for an unplanned and unexpected journey.
So Nat, the first part was just a tutorial. This is them now telling you the story. This is where I started in the last game. Gorion, my foster father, has informed me that we must immediately leave Candlekeep and set out on a journey. He's given me some gold, and I must purchase supplies for the road, including weapons and armor. Yeah, you remember these idiots.
Right, it's on me, is it?
Firebead Elven Hair. Max Power Hairbrush.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Okay, in a minute, Gov. That's so stupid. I love it. Oh, that's incredibly hot. Yeah, how do I listen for rumors? You need to drink with them. Not everyone will say something worth hearing. Oh, okay. I want the damage sound, or like when you're attacking an enemy or something. I just want the character to go, ah, bollocks. Classic way to get info, get them drunk. Yeah, exactly. What am I doing eating these with my hands? They are matzo sticks, but I have a fork. Yeah, or just, shite. What is this? And also, can I steal from you? Hold on, how do I quick save? Let me quick save. Oh, fuck, it's locked. Oh, I don't have a party member. Now I'm fancy.
A pleasure to meet a socially acceptable person such as yourself.
Voice acting line. Pleasure to meet someone as upstanding as you. Text line. Get the fuck out of here.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
I'm just gonna take your gold. Okay? Cool. Ah, shit. Ah, shite. Go in. Go. They're all locked. Only that sleeping man was an idiot. Oh, hello, nobleman. Don't mind me.
May as well.
May as well.
Right, it's on me, is it?
Hello, child. Shall we continue your
No,
research?
I'm good. I already did it. I already did the entire tutorial. Hey, Flydia.
Hello there.
Okay. You gave me a quest to find the history of Halrua. Hey, can I kill cows? Nah, actually, you know what? Never mind. Oh, wait, did it? Did it give me what would have been in my inventory? Should I have dumped all of those items into my inventory from the rest of my party members? Oh, that's lame. I thought it would have just... Because I'm down some darts, and I'm like, I didn't use any darts. So it must have carried over. Damn it. Damn it. That's lame as hell, game. That's a great game for anyone looking to pick it up.
Hello?
Hello? Oh, doesn't this guy try to shank me? I don't recognize you. Who are you?
I'll crust your face on.
Hiya! Hiya! Hit him with the dart! Oh my god, please, please. $10,000 missiles later. Did I die? Oh, I guess he fucking killed me. Okay, cool. Oh, awesome. No, I'm back here now.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Yeah, great, thanks. Okay, well, there'll be a lot of saves coming in this playthrough.
Right, it's on me, is it?
Yeah, let me just quick save. All right.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, hey. Yeah, cool.
Right, it's on me, is it?
Hiya!
Make you dead and done.
Attack! I did it! I guess it went the other way that time. Oh, that's locked. Oh, that's not locked, but there's nothing in there. That's got some gold. Cool, cool. That's a big old warhammer right there. You only have 8 HP? Correct. I only have 8 HP. Hmm? What's wrong, child? The man that tries to murder you is called Shank. He did murder me. He murdered the crap out of me.
May as well.
This man is dropping with anticipation to talk to me.
What do you need?
Lydia left one of her books in here. It's in the hay. If you could run it over to her, I've got some plans for you. That sounds ominous. Back I go. God, it's like Warcraft. Moving my unit around the map.
Hello there.
What? I did, though.
Hello there.
My book. Oh, yeah, right, because I died. Oops. My book. Oh, you remind me of Gorian when you grin like that. Raising you has been hard on him, I know. But he says it's a toil of love, a toil of destiny even. You must be a very special child indeed to draw such praise from a man of his silent nature. Here, take this little gem of mine. Maybe Winthrop will give you a little something for it. Thanks. That's cool. No, that wasn't canon. Yeah, you're right. Any universe where I don't triumph isn't canon. Who are these guys? Watcher. Hey!
I should have joined.
You didn't do a good job watching me very well. I was in one of the great spires of the keep last night and saw the strangest sight. The horizon was aglow for a time, as though many a man carried torches in the distance. Usually there are only merchants on that path, though never at night. Bandits, perhaps, but so many? And you didn't think to maybe report that? Or like, where are you going? I need you to watch me! Help!
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
I was wondering what you had to offer at this Temple of Wisdom. Wait, I said I was wondering what you had to offer, not what I... Oh. Can I sell some stuff? No, I guess not. Identify, buy. Oh. Wait, what shaky movement? You mean the camera? Moving like this? Yeah, I think it's how the game from 1998 be, unfortunately. I'm not seeing any, like, drop frames or anything. So, yeah, it's probably an age. Yeah, interacting with OBS type thing. Hello, John Delar.
Hey.
Hey. Hey there, Shay. I see you're up early this day. Well, your father, Gorian, has asked me a strange favor. Seems like he wants you to learn some fighting. I hope you brought your staff with you. I didn't, though. Okay, yeah, I know. Well, I guess I'm fighting this man. I didn't bring a staff, Gorian. You're John Delar. Ow, what the hell? What? You did good, kid, especially after Eric started firing those arrows at you. I'm sure your father would be proud. I threw one dart at you, then your man shot me with an arrow, and you just kind of wandered off. Do I see the stutters myself? I mean, I see the camera go. It's like it's moving blocks down, if that makes sense to you guys. Like it moves like one line at a time, basically, right? It's like da 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 da. But I don't see like lag stutters or anything. Like I don't see like tears or like huge like ugh. Oh. Is it like unwatchably bad? Because like this game will go on for a while.
By Moradin's hammer!
I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this building yesterday already. Hop to it. Get in there. Well, give me a moment. I'll see if I can. Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. OBS. Shuddering. Okay, someone asked a question that had very choppy video and nobody answered them. When I'm not feeling ill, I can watch it fine. That's not good. If anyone can figure that out for me, or like also be Googling this. Oh. I mean, there might be an OBS. Might be an OBS setting I could do. Yes. Sure. Sure, you can see what I see. Okay. Oh. Okay, yeah, apparently it's... This is what I assumed you could all see. Because see, even on mine, like, see how it goes, like, one at a time? It's like, because it's an old game, right? So it's like... But, like, that's fine. Like, that's not bad. They're like, woof, woof, woof. Oh, that's garbage. I'm so sorry, folks. No, that means that the original sucked ass. And then Darius got me the enhanced edition, and it also sucks ass and is unwatchable. It's probably how OBS handles the game. No, I don't. No, it's fine. No. No, I don't.
It's worse. It's worse.
Stop doing the mom thing where you lick your thumb and... I'll take it if it works, Listless. Honestly. Hit me with it. Oh, great. We're troubleshooting, Fedoran. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you can post a link, Listless. It shouldn't get blocked in any way.
Is there nothing else we should be doing?
Do not use OpenGL mode. Okay. Great. It doesn't. Okay. I'm gonna try and fix it in OBS. Under graphics. Oh, that's fucked up. I wouldn't be able to watch that.
Yeah, it does.
You're all so kind. You guys are like, no, it's fine, Shay. I'd be like, what the hell dog shit video is this? That's awful. That's like the Flash is trying to open a portal to an alternate dimension. Hey, where's the option? It's under what? Video or stream output? Where the hell is this option? Advanced? Where? Oh, it's in the game. No. Strike.
I don't think.
Okay, what is it?
Music.
You must restart the game for it to take effect. Okay, cool. The game can pick up that I'm using a 2080 from that. Oh, wow. Anyway, all right, so I guess I'll do that then. I guess I gotta quit and go back into it. One moment, folks. I'm trying my damnedest to bring a good Elder Scrolls Baldur's Gate experience to you all. If this doesn't work, if this is all like crappy and I can't fix it, we'll play other side. I do want to play other side, yeah. But how does it? Okay. Okay, let me know if this is better.
Right, it's on me, is it?
It worked? Oh, hell yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Listless. I appreciate it. Oh, good. We can actually play this game together. I don't need to just be like, thanks for the game, Darius. I'll tell you when I beat it. I mean, I didn't do a thing.
S-I-T ever.
Here's what happened. I went, da-da-da-da-da, Baldur's Gate, and Annika, with her usual blunt directness, went, this looks like crap. And everyone was like, no, Shay, it's pretty good. It's only when you're... And Annika's like, no, crap. I can't watch it. Fix it.
I'm not like that. No, but I was
You're
like,
very direct, but that's good in this instance. And I was like, oh, it does look like crap. And then Lissus was like, I'm on it. Let me post this Reddit link from 4 years ago. And then I was like, where the hell do I find that option in OBS? And Darius was like, I'm on it. It's actually here in your game, Shay. You all just fixed it for me. Thank you. First thing, eat my ass.
First thing, I'm not like all this crap, but I was watching it.
Oh, I know.
I was watching it. It's like.
Oh, I know.
And like. Yes. I said so. And then.
I know how it went down. I was there.
Oh, but I'm not nitpicky.
I know you're not being nitpicky. You're being helpful. My point there was that my chat is infinitely like they don't, like, I could be muted half the time and my chat's just like, oh, this is fine. Jay's got a nice vibe. Like... Okay. Once again, you get cut off like 90% of the time. Wait! I gotta go clean out Dorothy Boy's storehouse. Love you too, thank you. They were good, yeah. They're pretty okay. I think I might have been thinking of a different one. Cause like, I don't remember my uncle, like when he had them, when he made them for us, they weren't that big. They were like, oh, maybe that's why then. Maybe that's why. Oh, damn. Darius, thank you. That's gonna go off behind me for like a minute and a half or something now.
Wow.
Wow. He's paying for the gift they got from Noah. That's when Noah came in here and dropped 10 subs. Woo! Man, so, Decibel Dealer. So my bot now is subbed again. Listless is subbed, which is good, because Listless was the one who fixed it for us. Interface, Ken's, and Sweet. Beep! Sweet beep.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Sweet. I assume it's Sweet B. See, I read that as like sweet bitch at first. Well, cause look, no, hold on, hear me out.
They just.
Cause no, look. Let me explain. Because, no, look, sweet underscore, right? And in a lot of programs, you use underscore as like a space bar if it wouldn't let you, right? And then B, and then a bunch of underscores, but like 4 underscores, right? So it's like Wheel of Fortune or like Hangman or whatever, right? So it's like, what could it be? Sweet B blank, 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 right? So it's like, I thought it was sweet bitch. And they just wanted to be Twitch appropriate. Well, it could have been sweet beep.
Bad.
What? Anyway, I'm so sorry for calling you out, Sweet, if you were just looking to you were looking to lurk all nice or whatever, right? You're like, oh, this guy's pretty good, playing Baldur's Gate. You know, that was my childhood game. I'll look for a little bit. And then I come in and I'm like, hey, Darius, thanks for gifting Sweet Bitch a box.
A box?
Yeah, I did that one on purpose that time.
Okay. Imagine you had like a defense. Oh yes, copy kitten bitch. It's a rock fact bitch. Doran 72 bitches. Billy bitches. Underscore bitches.
Huh.
Thought that every had bitch.
Yeah, the off-screen judgment from Hanukkah, right?
Also, last thing. Together.
Come closer. Tell chat.
Okay. It's okay. It's fine. Put 2 together sideways. That's how you. Because it's 10 of them.
I think they just make the little thin pucks then. Because those are good to just put a little bit of butter on or whatever. Anyway. I know, you didn't like them too much. That's
but
fine.
even packaging terrible. I was. And they had like cardboard. Fuck! Sir! Why? Why do they have that pop and twist bullshit? Fucking give me something better.
We'll be right back with the game. Annika's just going off at the Pillsbury Company.
Pillsbury can eat my ass.
Beep!
Anyway. Love you.
Woo gives a play-by-play of you getting cut off literally every single time. Every time you come in here and say things, guarantee Woo's put something like that. Imagine you and you rock fact bitches for every put 2 together sideways. That.
When did I make that?
You didn't, but I just wanted it to be like, can you imagine if you were just saying a bunch of non sequiturs, you were just kind of like eating my ass and then legs for days and eat blueberry muffin. Quack. Anyway, this has been Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition.
I'm sweating. I'm gonna cry.
Why are you sweating?
It's hot in here.
It's really difficult talking to chat, Shay. Oh, it's hot in here? It is kind of hot in here.
Okay. What? Don't like it?
It's okay. It's bland.
I don't know what to do with it.
Annika makes like some rice, and she puts some nice, more like Baldur's Noise Gate. That was clever. I like that. Annika made some rice and like put a bit of spinach in it.
And garlic.
Oh, and garlic apparently. Anyway, so I'm just eating it, and I'm like, it's. And she's like, what? You don't like it? And like, just is completely the whole time like it's insulting. You're like, oh, you don't like it? And I said, oh, it's kind of bland. She's like, I know. So she knew the whole damn time that it was bland, and just waited for me to bring it up to be like, yeah. Yeah, I put my camera back a bit. So I've noticed that I've been getting cut off less. And I'm cut off when I'm doing this, because I'm literally like leaning backwards to like look at you. But when I'm just playing like this.
But when you go, you're.
Oh my.
You're like.
It's fine. Nobody tunes into this stream to see my face, okay?
That's not true. I did, and I was like, wow.
Little creepy, TBH.
I live with you.
Now. Can I have the pizza sauce? I was gonna pour myself that, but then you reminded me I had some Starbucks. But oh yeah, I'm definitely done my Starbucks drink. It went fast. I think Annika might be an obsessed fan, Shay. I'd be careful. Yeah.
No, not yeah. Can you?
Well, this has been a fun 5 minutes or so.
Great.
See, when I sit here, this used to be closer, the camera. So you're right. I would nearly I would be like this close, almost. So anytime I moved, like, even slightly to the left or right, which I do, like, I can't sit perfectly rigid, straight up in the same exact spot the whole time I'm streaming, right? Like, I slump a bit, or, like, I'll lean back, and I would just go out of frame.
Is there nothing else we should be doing?
Shut up, you cockney lady! I'll control you in a moment! But now that I've moved it back a bit, I can sit here, and I can, like, lean a little bit, and like I go to the edge of the frame, but it's mostly okay. Oh, there she goes. Bye. Be kind of hilarious if you stop playing immediately after fixing it.
Is there nothing else we should be doing?
I won't do that to you guys. Not this time. Okay. Time to kill some rats. These rats are gonna kick my ass.
Right, so
oh, rats! Die! Wait, what? What the hell? Did I use a spell there? What? Oh, maybe I leveled up. Wait, did I level up? No, I don't think I leveled up. Uh-oh, more rats! I just threw a dart at them. Oh.
Haven't you? May as well.
That's not the best side of me. Shouldn't have clipped that. Cat, you didn't do your job, Cat. Cat. Come on, Cat. Excuse me.
Moradin's hammer.
A glorious battle. Here's 5 gold pieces. Okay, that won't even pay. That won't even pay for the darts that I used. What did he say about it? What did I say about it? Mental note, don't join the armed forces. They never inform you of the full danger when you enter, and they always pay you squat when you leave. Reaver gave me all of 5 gold pieces for putting my life on the line in there. Isn't there a Candlekeep People's Revolutionary Front I can join somewhere? Oh, that was catty of you. Hey, kid, I woke late this morning and left my sword in the barracks before going on duty. If you want to get it for me, it's in the chest at the foot of my bed on the right side. Quick now, before the gate warden catches me without it. You'll also find an antidote there. I think Dreppen needs one for old Nessa. Okay. Where? Is this the barracks?
Our rules
Pretty
are
bad.
very strict.
Soon be gone, will ye? Aye, Gorian asked me to teach you a bit about the finer arts of mass combat before you leave. Can I pique your interest in it with a shay? Sure. I guess. Good then, child. 'Tis one thing to maintain control over yourself in the heat of battle, but 'tis quite another to maintain one's authority over a group. I've asked the illusionist to run through your simulations for you down in the storage cellars. Just follow me this way and I'll unlock the door for you. Don't worry about the accent, okay?
Right, it's on me, is it?
Oh, can't do that. I was almost trying to go for like a Newfie sort of accent.
Excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
Hey there, no time to chat. I've got a mountain of dishes to tackle. Okay.
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
Do you need any potions? Sure. All right, take this potion. Oh, cool. He gave me a potion for doing literally nothing. Woo!
May as well.
Where is the barracks? Oh, is this the barracks? Give me the gold. Bunkhouse.
I have a blade with your name on it.
Oh no! You there? You're Gorian's little whelp, ain't ya? Yeah, you match the description. You don't look so dangerous to me. What business is that of yours? I'll make it my business if and I please. Just thought I'd have a look at you for myself before I puts a blade down your gullet. Someone seems to think you're trouble, so I'm gonna use your head for a ticket out of the gutter. I'm just a little street trash hood, they say, but I'll show 'em. Oh! Oh no, I can't save. Oh no. Magic missile! Holy crap, that man is dead. Goodbye. How's that for a ticket out of the gutter? No, Mittens, I did it. I did it. That's so rude that you weren't rooting for me.
Is it?
I can't magic missile anyone else, though. What? I heard shouting, Shay. Are you all right? It's better you don't ask questions, Karen. You've instructed and inspired me throughout my childhood, and your heart would break to see what's transpired. Oh, child, you are too young for the life that is being thrust upon you. If you be fully equipped for your journey, I pray you run now to Gorian in the library steps, for he's anxious to depart. Oh, on the library steps. Give me that gold, though. What's this? What's in here?
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
So far, half the houses are assassins. Yeah, right? I forget which one he said, probably this one. Literally the last one.
I should have joined the army.
Oh, what a mead-filled night. That hall is just too much. Poor Sap had to go man the gate this morning, too. I don't know how he does it. What can I do for you anyways? I was just wondering if you had any errands I could run. Errands? Yeah, actually. I need a quarrel of crossbow bolts. You can get some off Winthrop at the inn. I'll reimburse you. Oh, very well. There'll be a few coins in it for you, too, so you could stop giving me that look. Hello? Oh, that's okay. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Oh, I can do that. Oh, that makes it better. I'll do 5 lines.
Right, it's on me, is it?
Thank you. Thank you, Darius. That's much better. Who is approving people to get in town? Oh, where'd that guy? Oh, I walked past him. Took your sweet time, didn't you? Gorian's a fool for trying to bring you up right. And you can tell him I said so, too. If I didn't know any better, I'd say this whole iron crisis is the result of twerps like you wandering off with people's sword. Here's 10 gold. Now get out of here. I'm on duty. What an asshole! If you have really high charisma, I thought a charisma of 16 would have done it. Guess not. It's like 18. Oh. Do it? No, I nearly died to a random bandit. I can't take that guy on. Food's been ordered? Good. Nice. I think I was supposed to go to the tavern, but I was also supposed to... I was also supposed to give an antidote to someone.
May as well.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Well, hello there, young one. Come to visit your old pal Winthrop, have you? Well, don't forget the 10,000 gold piece book entrance fee as per Candlekeep's custom, don't you know? You always were the big kidder. Oh, just having a bit of fun with you, my friend. Them monks may be walking about with poles in their nethers, but you know, you're always welcome here in my sight. Gorian did well by you, he did. So, is there anything I can do for you? Some drinks, a room to sleep, or anything to buy? Sure, what do you have? But also, can you... Crossbow? Holy crap, he sells a lot of stuff. But like, crossbow? Crossbow bolts? Bolt, there we go. Wait, did I? Oh, I did buy them. Oh, okay. Who did it say that would give me money for this? I don't think it was Winthrop. Annika going Witcher. Have fun.
Right, it's on me, is it?
It wants to drag immediately when I gotta remember to not. Just kind of, go. Sell the Gem Danny shop? Oh, okay. I thought it said specifically when I got it, like, oh, so-and-so would probably be interested in that, and I don't think it was Winthrop.
Right, it's on me, is it?
I should have joined the army.
Here you are, you little money grubber. Put a few gold pieces in your purse. Why is everyone just a dick?
Right, it's on me, is it?
Everyone is just such a dick to me. Ah! Jay, the gate warden asked me to prepare a little going away party. Mass combat practice. Well, make it real simple. Candaris, Mordain, Arcanus, Ditter, and Osprey are all going to join you. You'll have complete control over them. Once they've all joined, I'm going to summon in several illusions of common monsters you might encounter outside the safety of these keep. These illusions will attack the party, and it'll be up to you to issue the necessary orders. They won't be able to hurt you. Try the rest to kill your best to kill them, because in the real world, pain, harm, and even death are far more real. Some of your comrades will have magic items such as potions and wands. Every so often, I'll ask you if you had enough. If you have, then I should teleport you back outside. Okay, thanks. Appreciate it.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
Okay.
Hello there.
Hello there. Hey, what up? What can this guy do? Protection from evil, detect evil, command, bless.
Yes, friend?
Magic missile. Oh, you're a cleric mage. That's interesting.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey.
Hey. Fighter thief. Okay.
Yes, friend?
Hello there.
Get him, boys! I think we're winning.
I'm not feeling
Oh, cool, items. Damn it. Wait, where's
Hey,
where's that thief? Get over here, thief. Lockpick failed. Ah, there we go.
What do you want? I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
What? Stop. There was nothing in here. Must be something in some of these, right? Damn it. Surely one of these. No. Okay, this one's in the very corner, so come on. Come on. An XP in there. Yeah, okay. Hey, Darksteel.
Haven't you got nothing better? Right, it's on me, is it?
I'm good. Bye. He's like, okay, once I teleport you out, you can't come back in, so are you sure? Anyway, bye.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Man, I wish I had a thief in my party right now. I could open some of the locks in the inn.
Hey, it's me, Emmoen.
Hey, look, it's a thief! I'm surprised that stuffy old Gorian let you away from your studies and chores. That old fiddle-faddle. I snuck off, too. Old Puff Guts Winthrop was looking for me, but I've got all day to do his chores. You have some time for a story today? No, I can tell you don't. What have you been up to? My foster father, but not say where. Child, little one, etc. Can't chat today, child. Little one, I'm not much younger than you. But you sure got tall fast, relatively anyway. A journey, eh? I never get to travel. Wish I could go with you. Yep, really wish I could. Yes, ma'am. Really do. Fine, I'll ask if you can go with us. Oh, don't be silly. Gorian would never even let you finish the sentence, especially after what that letter of his said. Did I say that? No, of course I didn't. Never saw the letter. Nope, I'll just get back to work now. You'd better go. What? Ah! Why did it do that? Hello, Gorian.
Oh, my child, I am glad I have found you.
This is very unnerving, I know, but you must trust me. It is very important that you pack your possessions so that we may leave Candlekeep immediately. Hurry, for there's no time to tarry. The keep is well protected, but not invulnerable. What should I bring with me on this journey? My dear child, you should know yourself well enough to purchase the gear you need. I've given you what I can spare, so hurry off to the inn and speak with Winthrop. Use your skills as a reference and buy what basics you must, though spend wisely. His prices are fair, but you may not have enough gold to purchase all that you want. Oh. Okay, where are we going? Alas, I cannot, for I have not truly decided yet. All that is certain is that we will be far safer on the move. Perhaps the woods might offer some secluded security, or perhaps the city of Baldur's Gate would offer cover amidst its teeming throngs of people. I do not know where we shall end up, but I have a few friends here and there. I will think on this. Okay. Fine. Wait a minute. Wait, how much money do I have? I have 85 money. Okay. Do. Running back to the inn. Guess I did everything there.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Hello, Winthrop.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Great. What do you got here? You got a flail. Can I use a short bow? Oh, no, I guess the red means I can't. Ooh. Throwing dagger, huh? I can use, like, basically none of this. Here, let me sell you something. What? Drinks, rooms, buy and sell. How come he doesn't want a short sword? Is he gonna give me... Should I sell the ring to him, or... I wonder if I should sell the gem and the rings to him. Katana, 710. Well. Yeah, the music is pretty good. Okay, well, I guess that's it then. I mean, I bought what I needed, I guess. Damn it. That hurts me that I can't get in there. I just went and sold a couple daggers to him and did nothing else. Time to head off. I'm really glad we can actually play this. I was getting so worried. I was like, oh no, it's just one thing after another, but this is good. All right, Winthrop. Wait, can I just leave? Bye. Oh.
You must learn to be patient, child.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's... Oh.
Listen carefully. If we ever become separated, it is imperative that you make your way to the Friendly Arm Inn. There you will meet Khalid and
Foreshadowing.
Jaheira. They have long been my friends, and you can trust them. Let's hurry, child. The night can only get worse, so we must find shelter soon. Don't worry. I'll explain everything as soon as there is time.
He ain't gonna get no time.
Wait. There is something wrong. We are in an ambush. Prepare yourself.
Oh.
You're perceptive for an old man. You know why I'm here. Hand over your ward and no one will be hurt. If you resist, it shall be a waste of your life.
You're a fool if you believe I would trust your benevolence. Step aside and you and your lackeys will be unhurt.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, old man.
Run, child. Get out of it.
I'm like calmly walking away. Can you imagine back in 1998, people are playing this, they're like, whoa! Wow! Pew, pew, pew!
Especially cruel this morning. You awake with the realization that you have not been living some horrible dream. Ambushed You saw Gorion cut down before your eyes, and even his powerful magic could not stop the onslaught. It was his wish that you flee, but that does not remove the feeling of helplessness that now overwhelms you. Hand over your ward, the armored fiend had said. He was after you and you alone, but why? If only Gorion had given some clue. But now you are alone and lost. Candlekeep is near, but you will find no quarter there. The readers pay for their serenity with rather draconian entry rules, and without Gorion's influence, their doors will remain closed. You will not last long on your own with your meager equipment. Perhaps you can get some help from the friends Gorion mentioned, the ones at the Friendly Arm.
You're scripted to be hit by an arrow, it could crit and just one-shot you. So you'd be in the cutscene, and what? Like the menu would just come up and be like, "You have been defeated. Reload." Or would the game just like break? Or
Hey, it's me, Emmoen.
sorry I followed you, but I never get out of Candlekeep, and those monks are such a bore. Never any decent coin in their pockets neither. I saw Gorion, and I am so sorry. Kind of figured something bad might happen to you out here. How could you have known? Gorion did not even tell me. I accidentally read a letter on his desk the other day. Can't remember exactly what it said, but he might still have... It might be on his body. Anyway, I'm not gonna let you wander around out here alone. Never let a friend down. No, ma'am. Stick with you until you say otherwise, I will. Oh, you also have 8 HP now. Alright, wow. You brought a lot of potions. And a wand of magic missiles. That is awesome. I'm gonna take one of those potions from you. Oh, I can stack them. Ha ha ha. A double in the HP pool. No, it's a wand of magic missile. They're not Roman can't. No, it's fine. Oh, cool. See, I just stacked those too. I'm a novice adventurer. That's what I am. Okay. Give me that wand. Wait, where'd the wand go? Oh, there it is. That's right. I could give you this dagger. Would that... Actually, that might be a good idea. Or the short sword. You can have this short sword. Make that one of your quick items. But equip the bow for now. Okay. Alright, I think we're good. I did make a dragon disciple, yes. Oh. Hello, Fedoran and Darius. Okay. Yeah, I'm playing a sorcerer. I'm playing an elven dragon disciple. Okay.
I'm not bothered.
Can't cast any spells.
You're a queer fellow.
Haven't you got nothing better to do? Right, it's on me, is it?
I can go back to the ambush site? Okay. He's just there, kicks my ass. Nope. Oh, you know what is there, though? All the crap that those enemies had. Hell yeah. All right. Oh, I thought that bird was an enemy. Oh, he had a belt. Roll and a dagger. Girdles are generally similar to belts. Unlike belts, girdles are not used to hold up pants and dungarees, but to carry pouches, scabbards, and the like. Well, can't identify that. Can you use a long sword? Here, have a long sword. There you go. Perfect. Wait. Wait, that's bad. I want that number lower. Okay, short sword it is, I guess. My friend Gorion, please forgive the abruptness with which I now write, but time is short and there's much to be done. What we have long feared may soon come to pass, though not in the manner foretold, and certainly not in the proper time frame. As we both know, forecasting these events has proved increasingly difficult, leaving little option other than a leap of faith. We have done what we can for those in thy care, but the time nears when we must step back and let matters take what course they will. We have, perhaps, been a touch too sheltering to this point. Despite my desire to remain neutral in this matter, I could not, in good conscience, let events proceed without some measure of warning. The other side will move very soon, and I urge thee to leave Candlekeep this very night if possible. The darkness may seem equally threatening, but a moving target is much harder to hit, regardless of how sparse the cover. A fighting chance is all that can be asked for at this point. Should anything go awry, do not hesitate to seek aid from travelers along the way. I do not need to remind thee that it is a dangerous land, even without our current concerns, and a party is stronger than an individual in all respects. Should additional assistance be required, I understand that Jaheira and Khalid are currently at the Friendly Arm Inn. They know little of what has passed, but they are ever thy friends and will no doubt help however they can. Luck be with us all. I'm getting too old for this. E. E, E, E. E. Not a dolphin. No, I was thinking literally EA. Oh! Kill it! Kill it! Ha 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 ha! I did all of the damage to that thing. Oh, I'm at the edge of the map? Yes, I am. Okay, I'll go to the edge this way. What's my quest say to do? Friendly Arm Inn to the north? Oh, well, I accidentally went north. I didn't mean to do that. Hiya! Oh, wow. Okay, Imoen absolutely helped me there. No, it was a diseased gibberer beheaded. It needed to die. Revealing 1 ounce of map at a time. Oh, I can just... Ah! Who the hell is that? Binkos! What are you doing, Binkos? Sir? Sorry, chum, but I can't stop to chat. There's been another caravan raided northeast of Baragost, and I must report of those dire straits to the Grand Dukes. A messenger's work is never done. Binkos, no! You're gonna be attacked by a wolf! Uh-oh. Oh, I'm super dead. Kill it! Kill it! Ow! Ow!
I'm not good. Where's
Run!
I feel so cold.
Get him! Kill it! Okay, great.
What do you want?
Yeah, lurk on, Rock, eating that
I'll
pizza.
get it in a minute, Gov.
Oh, I found something. Wow, a diamond. Wow. But also, I'm very injured. How do I... Wait. Should I use my healing potions right now? Is there any... Could I not just... rest? Alright, cool.
Haven't you got nothing? May as well. I'm not bored. What do you want?
That, like,
got nothing better to
barely
do?
helped. But also, my party... Oh, there it is. Okay.
I'm not bothered. May as well.
Don't you have magic missiles? I
What do you want?
do now.
Haven't you got nothing? Right, it's on
I mean,
me,
I have
is
a
it?
wand, too, technically. Just out of the city and you camp? Yes, I had 1 HP. What's up, Gazar?
You are so aggravating. 'Tis disturbing to my demeanor.
A child wandering the wilderness? Surely you must be none too bright to be traveling these roads. And you look a bit scuffed, too. A fine pair of troubles all your own. Indeed, I can offer you healing potions if you wish, as a token of goodwill. Sure. Nothing to fear from these simple potions, and I'll not even hold you in debt, though your conscience knows otherwise. Like all good people. Perhaps as payment, you would go with us to Nashkel. It is a troubled area, and we mean to investigate some disturbing rumors surrounding the local mines. Some acquaintances are very concerned about the iron shortage, specifically where to lay blame in the matter. You would be useful, though I'll not hold you to it. We are to meet the mayor of the town, a man named Baron Gastkill, I believe. Your conscience be your guide. I would join with you, but I must meet someone first. Perhaps you'll go with me? We've precious little time, but it's best to travel accompanied. I will go with ye. Yours for our time, though.
Ye spoke at me?
Montarian the Fighter Thief. And Czar, who is a necromancer. Oh.
I'm not bothered. What do you want? I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Can I? Oh, this guy's chaotic evil. This guy's neutral evil. These guys are just evil. They're just fucking evil traveling with me.
Hello
Can I-
there.
I've never liked the sunlight.
is just too bright.
Keep away, brigands! A hermit needs his peace!
Haven't you got enough? May as well.
Something troubling you?
Can you go away? Can I just get rid of these guys?
I'm not bothered. I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
One sec. They were selling knockoffs. They'd be pulling a Ritter short.
What do you want? I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Can I tell these guys to go away? Can I be like, oh, please exit?
What you want?
But also... Hey! Thief guy! Give my rogue another potion.
Haven't you got nothing better?
Yeah, does anyone know if I can tell these party members to go away? Oh, I found a better way to move them. I can right-click instead of left-clicking, then it doesn't do this as I move. That's much better. I'm gonna inspect all of the map. I guess this would be a Darius or like a Mittens question. Go. Go. There. Okay, that's the entire fog of war, I suppose. Well, up there anyway. Can I, like, walk faster? On the character sheet, there's the reform party button. Oh, okay. And I can, like...
This better be good.
Look at this idiot.
He already be disturbed. Now leave me be. Your company be toil enough as is.
As you would have it, I likely would have put a dagger in you eventually, but for now, you've been adequately useful. You're letting me go, but we have shared so much, so many good times. This is truly a sad day indeed. Goodbye, so sad, blah, 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 and all that rot. Okay.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Uh-oh! Oh no! Guys, come back! Oh, you useless bastards! Uh-oh! Magic missile! Oh, that barely did a damn thing! Oh, you bastard! Whoa. No! Cool. Why? Why did I? Why? Oh, thank goodness for that quick save. What do you mean karma? They're evil. They're evil. Aha! I can put on some armor? No, I have darts. I have darts equipped. I know it looks like nothing, but I think it's just me, like, you know. Okay. Cast a spell, you were definitely slapping. Oh, all right. That's a bummer. Okay, let's try this again.
May as well.
Take this, you fool!
I'm not bothered.
Magic missile! Ow! Go! Attack! What? Okay, so if I main... Okay, cool. All right, fine. Stupid.
Haven't you got nothing better to do?
Wolf's so powerful,
It's
right?
on me, is it?
Okay, take three, take three, take three.
You're a queer fellow.
I'm not bothered.
What you want?
What do you want?
Take this, you!
Haven't you got... May as well.
Run!
That's smart.
Hit him with the snare! How come it didn't work? Damn it! Oh my god. Oh, holy crap, sorcerers are rough. Alright, 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 alright.
Haven't you got nothing better? Right, it's on
I got
me,
this.
is it?
I got this.
You're a queer fellow.
Okay, set the trap there. What do you mean set snare failed? It's a snare! Just set it! Just put it on the ground!
I'm not bothered. Right, it's on me, is it?
Yeah, I figured low-level casters would be squishy, but like,
What do you want?
come on now. Take this!
What you want?
Haven't you got nothing better to do?
Take this a second time! Go! Go, attack! Use magic missile! Okay. Run!
I feel so cold.
Please. Yes, critical hit. Yeah, that's right.
I'm not bored. Right, it's on me, is it?
Oh, well, both at 1 HP again. I've been here before. Is there just a bunch of missing? I mean, yeah, I'm playing a caster. I think I hit on, like, if this were 5e, I'd hit on, like, a 19.
Don't touch me. I might catch something.
Hello! Well, I was about to tell you not to come any closer, but that never seems to work, does it? Well, regardless, I should remain true to the genre. Don't come any closer or I'll jump! Yeah, you heard me, and I'll do it too. So, don't come any closer, again, and don't try to stop me.
Okay. Okay? You aren't going to do a thing? Wow, you must have incredible faith in my will to live. No one has ever shown such trust in me, not ever. Not even Mumsy. Thank you so much for your quiet faith. I choose to live. Oh no, I have to get home before Mumsy finds the note. He has no stomach. I'll have Jeeves double her usual cocktails and tell her of my new resolve. Tra-la, life is grand. What a tool. Okay, bye.
What do you want? Right, it's on me, is it?
I think it said the inn was, I think it said the inn was north, so I'm gonna go south. West to Candlekeep. Come on, cool item hidden over here. There is literally nothing. Wow, look at the view of the water, though. Beautiful scenery in the game. There's a monster down here. I'm very dead. Oh, I guess this just goes to Candlekeep, maybe? That's water. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Wait, what's that other gray-blue stuff? Oh no, this is like a little pond, and this is a big lake of water. They have different depths. Oh, a bear! Oh, it's... No! No, it said I could talk to him! What? 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 It said I could talk to the bear! What happened? Okay, well...
Right, it's on me, is it?
Yeah, it says I can talk to the bear. Let me talk to him.
It's on me, is it?
Why? Why? Why did he randomly go? No! Am I a druid? I mean, I guess not. Fine.
Haven't you got enough for me as well?
It only knows the language of pain. You got that right. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm just gonna... Maybe don't poke the bear. Annika just texted me, LOL, I just got my first fuck card, and I was so confused for a moment. And then I remembered we had a conversation about this last night. She's playing The Witcher. Yeah, it confused the hell out of me for a second. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, the Witcher, you can, there are romance and sex scenes and stuff like that, and it generally like sets up the scene and like then sort of like fades to black at some point, and then you just get a card of whoever you had sex with in like a saucy pose or something. So I guess I want to go this way. Yeah, it's Triss. Version of Gwent sounds way more fun. Oh, that reminds me, I have to go finish that game, the single player one, Thronebreaker. That was a fun game. Friendly arm in, destination unreachable. Oh, okay.
Oh there, wanderer. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
It's been nigh unto a 10 days since I've seen a soul walking this road. Now I've been without decent conversation since. Traveling nowadays appears to be the domain of either the desperate or the deranged. If thou wouldst pardon my intrusion, may I inquire which pertains to thee? Yeah, Thronebreaker's the one where you play as the queen. Not to imply anything, but how do you measure up to your own standards? Pestering strangers about their mental state doesn't seem that well adjusted to me. A fair bit of desperate, actually. Might you know the way to the Friendly Arm Inn? I was told I might find some friends there. I'm not so stupid as to listen to strangers in the middle of nowhere, no matter how infirm they appear to be. Off with you! I'm desperate. That I would. The inn is but a short distance to the north, and its doors are open to all. I have no doubt that thy friend shall be there, waiting with open arms. My sympathies for any hardships the road may have inflicted upon thee, though I am certain everything shall turn out for the best. But I have wasted too much of thy time and said too much already. I shall take my leave and wish thee all the best. Okay.
May as well.
May as well? Oh! More enemies! We only have 1 HP! Run! Oh, we killed him.
I'm not bothered.
Cool.
What do you want? May as well.
Oh, run! Get him! Go! Get him! Hit him! Yes!
Haven't you got nothing better to do? May as
Listen, I'm spooked. I have 1 HP on both of my characters, okay? I have to be very cautious about how I do this.
Ew, pal.
Ah, crap. If you don't mind, please try to keep your voices down. There'll be beasties about with better hearing than we. When a character's dead, they turn black and white on the sidebar there, so your main PC being black and white is throwing me off. Oh, I see, I see. This, yeah, that's my custom portrait that I used. But it should be fine for the main character, because if the main character ever dies, the game is just over. Okay, one of these old guys walking the road in the middle of the night is gonna be super evil. No, I already met those guys. What should I be wary of in this area? Around here, I wouldn't worry yourself too much unless you're brainless and charge everything you see. Mostly gibberlings, but they aren't too much of a hassle. A fair bow and good sword arm could handle one, maybe two. More with mage or cleric backup. Wolves have become a bit more predatory lately. I think it's because more people are hunting for their food, seeing as how the iron shortage took away their normal livelihoods. A hungry wolf is a nasty thing, and I wouldn't travel without a group if I were you. Well, I already killed one.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
God, like, I want to explore the rest of this map, but, like, on the other hand, I suppose I could drink one more potion.
What was that? I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Okay, everything's fine. Also. Oh, okay. Lots o' darts. One HP every 8 hours unless you've got a cleric or an inn. Ugh. Baldur's Gate, strangers on the road are helpful, and people and villagers who are inside buildings are just assassins. Yeah. Uh-oh.
My
Kill it!
blade will cut you down to size.
Kill it! Keep killing it! Here he come! Okay, good. Ooh, what's that? Ah! Run! Go away! Give up! Go away! Go away! Ow! Go back to your wolf den! You bastard wolf! Oh my gosh, please!
Haven't you got nothing better to do?
Magic missile wand! Dart of dartiness! Go! Please, please die, please. One more missile. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, good. All right.
Not bothered. I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Back down to 2 HP, you know. Just doing me. Just, Oh my God.
What do you
I
want?
used 4 charges of my wand to take that wolf
I'll
down.
get it in a minute, Gov.
Okay, what's my prize? This ring. Oh, that's cool.
I'm not bothered. Right, it's on me, is it?
That might be worth it, to be honest. If it's a magic ring. You know what? I think I should go to the inn and pick up a couple of party members so that I can take on a single wolf adequately. Yeah, it was a ring. It was a ring of, like, there was like a rock or something that I took it out of. Dun dun da da. Safe at last. Safe at
I'll get it
last.
in a minute, Gov.
The first thing I'm gonna do is go all the way around. Oof, you bit the inside of your cheek. Bad bit of luck there, Rock. This is a rather large map for an inn. Go all the way around the outer perimeter, just in case there's some random barrel or something. Oh! What the hell is that? Ah! It said I was safe! Run! This isn't safe at all! Are they still coming? They're still coming! Are they still coming? Yup! Oh! Run! No! No!
You be
Ha ha ha!
You be
No! Get kited! Run! Run! Oh my gosh, if he gets to me, I'm dead. Run! Oh, they're going diagonally, those sneaky bastards!
Be quiet.
Got him! Run, 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 and get him, boys!
Forward march.
No, 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 run! Run! I'm a spellcaster, you see. Come on, get him! Okay.
You're a queer fellow.
Why did you have that one on? I wanted you to be holding the bow. What the hell? Wait. You have any arrows? Oh, you don't have any arrows left. That's the problem. Damn it!
What do you want? I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
I see things are going well. Yeah. It's going great. Okay, what did this guy have? A helmet, a star diopside gem. Inventory is full.
What you want? I've done had enough of this.
Oh no, encumbrance.
Haven't you got nothing better to do?
Here, you take the gems. And I'll worry about the swords stuff. There you go. Perfect.
I'm not bored. Right, it's on me, is it?
Okay, well, I guess I'll just go to the inn and sell some stuff. I didn't mean to run into hobgobbos.
What do you want? May as well.
Okay, we're up there. Maybe I should go around the other side eventually. I can't can't believe we won, though. I thought those guys would just, like, not take much damage and kill us. Ain't nothing but commoners and cows. Cowmaners. Cow manures. What's back over here? I'm trying to, like, suss out every little thing. Oh, there's nothing in here. Okay.
Hi, friend.
Hello, Tarnash. Can I help you? Hi, friend. I've not seen you here before today. What brings you to the Friendly Arm? I am here to meet some friends. Oh, you must be whom I am to meet then. I will take you to your friends, but first I should be sure you're the correct person. Is your name Shay? You know, if he's gonna kill me, best get it out of the way early. Why, yes, it is. Perfect. You're indeed the person I seek. Hold still a moment, won't you? You bastard. Oh no, what did he shoot at me?
Haven't you got nothing better to do?
Oh, it's a mirror image, is it? You know what doesn't work against that? Magic missile!
Yep. I'm gone.
Get him!
I'm not bothered.
This guy seems shifty. Yeah.
What do you want?
What the hell is that thing? Oh, good. The guards are... Oh, she's down. Get him, guards. That's the man, officer. He died the second that I died.
Right, it's on me, is it?
Okay. Oh, man. Early game sorcerer is having a bad time. I'll be indestructible at some point.
Hi, friend.
No, please, guards, come here, help. I'm here to meet some friends. Yep, it's me. Okay, it's your boy. Run! That yelling sound, though. I don't want to get too close to him, but I do want to see how this fight turns out. No, no, don't attack! No, you fool! God damn it! Why? Why?
Haven't you got nothing better to do? Might as well.
Okay, there's one guard. Where's the other guard? Where are the guards? Okay, there's the guards. There we go. Okay, this will be okay. This will be okay.
Hi, friend.
All right, you Dingledorf, get over here. Run! No! Run! Oh my god, run, run, run! Come on, guards! Come on, help! Help!
I'm not bothered. Right, it's on me, is it?
There he is! Get him! Get him! Shoot him! Fight him! My other lady's still running away, panicking!
What do you want? Right, it's on
Why
me,
are you
is it?
still panicking? Oh no! He was right there! Come on! What do I have to do? Friendly arm in my ass!
It's on me, is it?
Alright, we'll burst him down this time. That's the plan.
Hi, friend.
Hi, friend. No, talk to me right away. Talk to me right away. Here to meet some friends. Yes, it is. Ho, ho, ho. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, get him. Go.
I'm not bothered.
Magic missile.
What do you want? May as well.
Get him. Hit him. Hit him. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Yes. I'll just panic for a minute. Don't mind me. We're just fucking running around. Oh, there's his corpse. Good work, team. We really made short work of that guy. Oh, I'm accidentally going to the inn. Still panicking. I don't know how long this spell lasts, and apparently it doesn't dissipate on caster death. There we go.
Right, it's on me, is it?
Oh my gosh. A letter. Armor. Magic missile. No, I want some of these things. What is your encumbrance at? What? Can I see that anywhere? You wrecked it, Bulwark. You had one shot. Kind of like that tank. Okay. I'll give you that gem.
You're a queer fellow. I'm gone.
Whoops.
What do you want? I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
What you want? I've done had enough of this.
May as well.
Okay. Done. What does this letter say? Be it known to all those of evil intent that a bounty has been placed upon the head of Shay, the foster child of Gorion. Last seen in the area of Candlekeep, this person is to be killed in quick order. Those returning with proof of the deed shall receive no less than 200 coins of gold. As always, any that reveal these plans to the forces of law shall join the target in their fate. That's a lot of money. I mean, I could put a bounty on. Okay, let's go into the Candlekeep so that
Right, it's on me, is it?
I can sell some of this nonsense.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Hey, friend. Good to meet a fine sod.
No.
such as yourself.
I've had enough people walking up to me saying, "Hey, friend." I can't stand the way the roads are cut off these days. Me uncle's in Baldur's Gate, and I can't get there to see him. The roads are cut off. Where you been these past few months? The roads are crawling with brigands and bandits after every scrap of iron you got on you. Surely you must have fled some on your trip here, lest you came by the West Road, that is. Why is the West Road still open? If there's ever a book shortage, that road to Candlekeep will be the most dangerous of them all, I assure you. But these folks are after metal, so they're sticking mainly to the larger trade routes between Baldur's Gate and Amn. And guess what? This here inn is smack dab in the middle of it all. Great, thanks, friend.
May as well.
Is that just a dead man on the stairs? Yes, I put him there. I put him in the ground. Oh, here, hold on. Let me just steal from this inn real quick. Ah, crap.
Yep. I've done had enough of this.
Oh, I thought she was coming over to chastise me for doing that.
Haven't you got nothing better? May as well. I'm not bothered.
I don't know if that was
I'll give
evil
it
or
in a
not,
minute, Gov.
but... Well...
Please, seat yourselves whatever you wish.
Ah, yes. Bentley Mirror Shade.
It's been dreadful slow business lately.
What can you sell me? What can I sell you? Man. I can hardly get a damn thing from these folks. Turns out that man's a bear. I'm going to sell. Is this really all the gold I can get for a bastard sword? Is that how it... Does this game have, like... If I found a weaponsmith, he might give me 30 gold instead of 6 gold? That's a real question, by the way. Is that a thing? If I go to an armor smith, he might give me more money, or... History of the Fateful Coin. Or have a drink. Maybe it's got to do with rep? I don't know.
I care not. I've done had enough of this.
My inn is open to all who behave themselves.
Doubles movement and attack rates. Oh, wow. Gold didn't help me. Oh. Wow! 500 bucks for the diamond. Star diopside is the most prized form of a hard, durable gemstone that is rarely found in attractive colors. When a gem is found that is darker green, it could be cut in such a fashion so as to produce 4 or 6 raid stars. Okay. Larlock's Minor Drain. The wizard drains the life force from a target and adds it to her own. A bit. All right, Fedoran. Oh, I got 2 Burning Hand spells. not sure if that's armor. Use that. I feel like I should save these for if I get a mage. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire when they start playing music when Harry and Cedric come back? Really? Okay, well, this person's gonna give me $7 and the other person was gonna give me $7. So I feel like I can safely sell this for $7. Is party gold shared? It kind of looks like it is. Gold goes down, gems aren't affected. Oh, okay. There's no direct effect of charisma, and there's no, so Darius, there's no like, sell a sword to a swordsmith and he'll give you more for it or less for it or whatever. Like, I should just, like, the short sword is actually worth 2 gold. There's a lurk command. Alright. Have a good lurk, Nat. Okay, so then I should be selling these daggers. Like, buy. Well, maybe I'll keep one. Nah, they're probably common enough. So this silver ring really is worth 2 then. Sell that. Sell the leather armor. Sell the helmet. The bastard sword. I got so much leather armor. He's gonna give me a gold for the bounty notice? Yeah, here you go. But aren't you Shade? Just take it. Give me a gold. Give me a gold. Okay. I guess. Oh, I need arrows. Give me arrows. There. There you go. Someone who listens to single songs on repeat for hours. I was made for this. Meanwhile, rock going batty. There we are. Oops. And was like, we only know the first page of one song. The innkeeper goes, perfect. Okay, I got a diamond. Diamonds are good. Assuming this follows similar rules, that'll let me revive someone eventually. So I should probably hold on to that. I can use these, right? Oh, I absolutely can. You know what? You hold on to those, though, because I don't want to burn through them and then find a mage who could have used them. So I'm going to give those to you. All right, Khalid and Jahira.
calm yourself, dear. We must proceed carefully.
Something about you is familiar, child. Your manner reminds me of a sage I know, by the name of Gorion. There's almost a slight on him, but I see it too. Jahira, mind your manners. This must be the child that Gorion wrote of so often. We are old friends of your adopted father. He is not with you? I must assume the worst. He would not permit his only child to wander without his accompaniment. If he passed, we share your loss. Gorion often said that he worried for your safety, even at the expense of his own. He also wished that Khalid and I would become your guardians if he should ever meet an untimely end. However, you are much older now, and the choice of your companion should be your own. We could travel with you until you get that settled to help you find your lot in life. It would be a fitting last service to Gorion, but we should first go to Neshkel. Khalid and I look into local concerns, and there are rumors of strange things happening at the mines. No doubt you have heard of the iron shortage. You would do well to help us. It affects everyone, including you. We are to meet the mayor of the town, Baron Gastkill. Your company would be welcome. Very well. Now I got a party. Your cat was using you. What is happening? Oh, the AI healed me.
Haven't you got nothing better to do? I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Nature's servant awaits.
Okay, so Jahira is a fighter druid with a potion of invisibility. And you can entangle, and I guess probably heal.
Can I help you?
Khalid is just a fighter, a straight fighter. That's what he does.
Bothered.
Now I can rest and gain HP worth a damn.
Right,
That's
it's on
true,
me,
but I
is
don't
it?
need to do that. I can go back out into the wilderness and kick some ass. Hey, whelp.
I need some help.
Ah, look at these folks and tankards. The iron shortage shows no mercy on us drunkards and gourmands. Is there any way I can help? Yeah, ram your eyeball onto this blade and see if it be cursed with this metal weakness too. Ah, never mind. They'll just kick me out of this place and send me amongst the very brigands who might covet me rotten tankard. Well. Hey, Nessie. Please don't turn out to be a monster.
I hope our establishment's to your liking.
Welcome to the Friendly Arm Inn. Looks like you had a rough journey. Place is a fortress. Why all the security? Bentley wanted the inn to be a safe haven for all sorts of travelers. Anyone can stay here, but we don't tolerate any troublemaking within these walls. Well, a guy just tried to kill me outside the... What? Did Bentley build this place? It's so solid, it looks like it's been here forever. Oh no, Bentley and Galena didn't build the inn. They found it. They were part of an adventuring party, not unlike your own. In the first few years following the time of troubles, when all the gods were walking the surface of our world, the inn was actually the hold of a powerful undead priest of Baal, god of murder. Baal. With the evil cleric weakened by the death of his god, Bentley and Galena were able to destroy him once and for all, thus laying claim to his troubled fortress. Oh. Time of trouble, so like all the time? No, that's something that's actually that comes up in the books and like the history of the realms and all that stuff. There's more to this place than I would have guessed. The present is always a thin veneer over the past. Look closely at any building in the Sword Coast region. You can be sure that its stones are held in place by history's mortar. Wow, Nessie, that's deep.
Yes?
Ah, a new face in this cloistered place. Stand by my side and let's talk for a while. What brings you here, traveler? I was an apprentice blacksmith under Terrum and Baragast. With the iron situation being what it is, however, I thought I'd better head somewhere else. Waterdeep, maybe. Terrum's having enough trouble making a go of it as it is.
corn.
I need some ale.
It's about time. Bring me another flagon of ale.
I think you've mistaken me for someone else.
Then why do you bother me? Be gone.
Does he just have his sword out? Cook. Hey, Cook! Is your name Cook?
Yes?
Hey, you stays out of my kitchen. You'll mess up my art. Someday, I's gonna cook for the Duke himself. Betcha there's less fistfights in the palace, so yous can enjoy a meal from start to finish. Okay. Oops, I saved twice.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Fuck,
You're
eh?
a queer fellow. I've done had enough of this.
Damn. 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 Can I not just take 20? Okay, clearly that's not working.
May as well.
What you want? I've done had enough of this.
Damn it. That sleeping dwarf T-posing?
Haven't you got nothing better to do? May as well.
Oh wait, I can go up again.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Hello, Landrin.
A pleasure it is to meet you.
Hey, I've got a teeny bit of a spider infestation happening in my cellar in Baragast. I was on my way to the gate to get some poison, but this would be a lot easier on my legs, to be honest. You'll know the house when you see it. It's right to the west of the Jovial Juggler Inn. Bring back their bodies to prove you've done the job, and I'll give you 100 gold pieces. If you could, please bring my husband's old boots, my old bottle of wine back as well, and I'll throw in something extra. All right, I guess I'll go then.
May as well.
Get out of this godforsaken inn with the music on loop.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Travel to Nashkel. All right.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Just dead there.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
I'm not bothered. May as well.
Did that character just break the fourth wall? Ah. There, I'm at the back of the group. That seems better. There. Hello, Joya.
May as well.
The Joya to see you. Hey there, you're new here, aren't you? Could I trouble you a moment? Certainly. Dutch manners. Well, I need a gruff hand for this task, so keep your please and thank you garbage for the nobles. I was robbed blind by some hobgoblins within sight of this very inn's walls, and I need you to return the favor. They took my ring, and that's all I want back. Will you do it? What's in this for me? I have no time to help. What's in this for me? Nothing. I have no gold to give you. I was just robbed, remember? You'll be doing it out of the goodness of your heart. I thank you. The creatures are just north of the inn. I swear I could almost see them from the upper rooms. Bring my ring back here when you get it. You'll know it when you see it. It's a flame dance ring and very striking. Oh, no, wait. That's the one I got from the log. That's not her ring. That's her. It's life's playing. Gotta go to work. Okay, whoa. Feel better.
What do you want? Right.
I'm sorry. Life is pain. Plane. Train. Automobile. Come on, party. Venture.
May as well.
Go everywhere.
Right, it's on me, is it?
Bother everyone. Go into everyone's house and bother them. Oh, I'm too fat. I can't get through there.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Ain't nothing but a cow up there. What happened over here? Oh, the friendly arm. Temple of Wisdom. Uh-huh. Oops. Wish there was like a fast forward button for travel like this. Oh. No, what? No! No, go, no, come on, don't do that, don't. Oh, you suck at pathfinding. What are you doing? What are you? What? My party sucks. Man, just having it rain like this was probably groundbreaking at the time. Well, here they come. Getting stuck on the bridge, you know, like you do. Okay, I killed that goblin. Maybe there was other hobgoblins too, because I killed 2 of them. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this ring I got from the stone or the tree or whatever it was, south. Oh, I didn't even notice them moving through the bushes like that. Or through the trees, I suppose. Come here, hobgoblins! Come get a taste of death now that I have a party of 4. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I thought maybe not in this.
Oh!
Weaker. I'll need a healer. Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him! Yes! Okay. Silver ring, bastard sword, etc. Okay, I'm gonna give some of these things to this man, who already has splint mail and a helmet, so he's got everything he needs. Much easier with 4 party members. Yeah! Speed 5. 1d8 slashing. 2d4, speed 8. Is the speed factor, is lower better in this? Same thing, or is higher better? Here, buddy, you can carry all this armor, right? You have a helmet on? Put this helmet on. What are you doing? Put the helmet. Wait. It'll protect you against crits. Technically, the bastard sword does hit harder than the long sword, because the long sword was what? 1d8, and the bastard sword is 2d4. So the bastard sword will always do a minimum of 2 damage. Up to its maximum of 8. Okay, so I got stuff from those guys. Ahaha! Joyous flame dance ring. Well, I hope that doesn't over-encumber you. Okay, he's very injured. Oh, he is encumbered. Oh, dear.
Yes?
How much?
Haven't you got nothing? I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
He's only encumbered by a little bit. Okay, a lot bit. Is there also, like, medium encumbrance here? Like, see how that's... Oh, 101.
I'm not bored.
Yeah, I guess we'll
it's
see.
on me, is it?
Guess I'll go all the way around. Then I'll go up and give her ring back. Why am I out in front? That makes no sense. I'm like the least encumbered, I suppose. Up you go. Up you go. Killed the hell out of those hobgoblins. It's taken me a bit to level up. It's gonna take me a little bit to level up, I suppose. Unless these quests start giving me a ton of... Oh! No, don't hit him. Yeah, don't kill the fighter. Attack the fighter druid. Yeah, that's right. Stupid goblins.
What do you want? May as well.
Sunny or not, it's nice to enjoy the out of doors.
Haven't you got nothing better to do?
Highest, most frontliners. Oh, really? Oh.
You're all buffle-headed.
It's about time you recognize my...
You couldn't have made a better choice.
If you wish, but I'm not a very inspiring leader.
I'm not bothered.
You have need. I'll do my best.
Oh. Oh, top goes to the back. So I should be using that formation. If I put my character at the top, then I can...
Qualities. I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Yahira, so I want him there. Okay, I'm gonna figure this out. I want him there. Yeah, that's fine.
What do you want? Haven't you got
That
one?
formation is fine. Yeah, square maps are wild. I can just kind of go through and, like, go to the outer edges and go all the way around, reveal it bit by bit. Oh, no goblins on the path here, eh? No? Okay, great. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the inn, sell some of my crap, and turn in that ring, and then, we'll probably call it. Okay, that reveals all of the square. Go into the inn. Neat little map. Oh, that's cool. I can click on parts of the map and, like, go to them as I come back out. That's a neat little... That's a quick way of repositioning my camera. I like that.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Thanks, Tips.
Right, it's on me, is it?
Please, seat yourselves whatever you wish.
Oh, I'm just here to buy things from car object
My
thing.
inn is open to all who behave themselves.
I wish I could identify things. But I cannot. Oh, I could sell this for 62 bucks. Be just an ass. I'll sell the longsword. Cool.
I'm not bothered. May as well.
Please, seat yourselves whatever you
I just did a double take because the color of Shay's name in the game log is the same as the color of Rock's name appears in the Twitch chat. You're right! It is the same! It's actually the exact same. Well, pretty well the same. I think the ring lady was in here, right? I'm pretty sure.
You've a task?
Yeah, give me that ring back. I want to go give it to her. What? Oh, I have the ring. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Everything's fine.
What do you want? May as well.
Go! Go in! Go! There.
May as well.
Yes?
I thank you. This ring was a gift when I set out on my own. Couldn't bear the thought of some smelly old hobgoblin having it. You're a good sort, and I'll say so to anyone that asks.
Gorion would be proud of your actions.
Okay. Cool. That's good. I'm happy he would be proud.
Haven't you got nothing better to do?
Good on you if you saved the day.
I'm not bothered.
And then I just robbed the lady. Oh.
I'll get it
Is
in
she
a
not
minute,
in here
love.
anymore?
Yep. I've done had enough of this.
What do you want? May as well. Haven't you got nothing better to do? I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
I'll get it in a minute,
Get it in a
Gov.
minute, Gov.
Thank you for picking that one, chat. Okay. I'm gonna be right outside. I'm gonna go stand on this man's corpse. Thought he could take me. Kicked his ass. All right. We're standing on his corpse. Jeez, there's so many saves. There we go. All right. Well, thank you for coming on this journey with me. I'm glad that we got it running. It was a bit of a mess, but that's okay. That's how it usually is with me. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I think Snake and I are going to do... we're going to finish up Leon's campaign in Resident Evil 6. Should take us maybe a little over an hour. And then we're going to do that demo for that other game whose name I keep forgetting. But yeah, I think that is the plan. So look forward to that if you're here tomorrow. And Darius, thanks again for loading up my bot. No, thank you for your generosity. And yeah. Outriders, that's the name of the one. Outriders. I keep forgetting. I'll see you all tomorrow for Outriders. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for hanging out.